Hi, this is our project for the Visual Analytics class at Universidad de los Andes. This project is about the Smart Taxis initiative of the Bogota District Mobility Secretariat. Smart Taxis initiative seeks to track the vehicles that make part of the initiative in order to analyze the data and create projects to improve mobility and, of course, to regulate and improve the taxi service in the city. Tracked information brings data as geometrical position, state, theoretical and practical routes, and the implicit information this data brings. Our project is divided in two main sections, each with its own primary task and purpose. First, we have the taxi activity. Smart taxis use mobile applications in order to calculate costs and routes for their passengers, even when the service is taken directly in the streets. This is why when the taxis circulate are classified in two states, available and busy. The data corresponds to a 24-hour collection in August 1st, 2018 with 20 taxis. The main task here is to evidence the moments the taxis remain in each state. To achieve this, we have two bar charts. The first one displaying the number of measurements of each state distributed by hours in the day, and the second one evidencing the amount of time the taxis spent by state. Additionally, we have a map to georeference measurements in order to identify possible geographical tendencies. In this section, we have three ways to filter data: by state, by taxi, and by hour. With this kind of data, one would expect to see higher numbers in the busy state in orange, yet the available state is the dominant even in peak traffic hours. The peak in the two states is between 2 and 3 p.m., and something we can see is that between these 2 hours the taxis are kind of away from the center of the city. Something interesting we can see on the map is that the very south has no busy state measurements. And finally, when filtering by taxi, in some cases, it is visible that the taxi may have lost signal or be disconnected while moving, because there are sections that are not connected. The second section is about origin and destination points of taxi services. The data here corresponds to full month measurements of April and May 2018. The main task here is to determine the places where the most passengers are picked up and dropped off and geographically locate these points as a side task. In order to do that, we have two idioms here. The first one is a Sankey diagram that relates the origin and destination points. The link's width depends on the amount of services between the nodes, and the node color depends on the cardinal location. The second idiom is the map. It displays a heat map or the exact point of each service depending on the zoom. In order to display data in the map, it is necessary to click one of the origin points so the map displays the data that corresponds to that origin. In the top left, there is also a filter by month. Of course, when filtering by month, the two idioms change. With these idioms, we can see that the most of the services have as origin localities as Puente Aranda and Suba, and as destination Usaquén and Fontibón. We can also see that localities in the south have the minor amount of services, and with the map it is possible to identify potential yellow zones so the taxis can be near their next service. Related content and the link to the visualization will be at the description of this video. Thanks for watching.